Well, we just finished our bike tour here in Warsaw, and I thought it was an amazing experience because you get to see everything. We got to see the Vistula, which was my favorite because we got to ride through the fountains and get refreshed. Vanessa, what was your favorite part of this trip?
I liked seeing all of the history and getting to see all the different spots. So the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the Warsaw Uprising Monument. So those were my favorites.
Sweet. And highlight?
My favorite part was seeing the house of Frédéric Chopin.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know that his heart was buried in Warsaw, so that was cute, but I'm kind of heartbroken because the Russians didn't want him back here. Yeah, so that was cool, but that was sad. So I like that.
Yeah. So we learned a lot, and we hope you guys do too. It's going to be a series of
Learning.
a lot of learning, but mainly cycling from spot to spot. So we're just going to show you guys the highlights of the cycle around. But if you want to book a tour like this, I'll include the link.
With Marcin.
Yeah, with Marcin, tour guide Marcin. So obviously I'm not going to show everything he showed us because then you won't book the tour. You'll just sit at home on YouTube and look at this video and you say you don't have to travel to Warsaw. So I'm just going to show you the highlight biking views. Anyways, enjoy the video.
So this is the
Just stick to the line behind my back. If you are in the middle of the group and you see red light, please stop. Do not follow the rest at all cost. We are going to wait for you, probably. How? Well, trying to do our best not to leave anyone behind. So, and one request to you. Maybe I can find one nice person to be last but not least, so I can look at this person and be sure that everyone in the
Yesterday we had booked a bike tour here in Warsaw to learn a little bit about the history and not have to walk it. I think it's gonna be a good day, good 3 hours of biking. I've been wanting to buy a bike since we moved here, and I think this is going to give me enough inspiration to do so. How do you like the ride so far?
Excellent.
That was great.
Are you good with your bikes? Any more adjustments?
I'm gonna raise my seat a little bit.
Somehow. Okay, great. So, you can leave your bikes and maybe come closer a little bit here. This is the shadow, so I think it should be better for you. So, Krasinski Square is perfect place to start the tour. So, French style palace with magnificent French style garden behind the palace. Krasinski are not lucky anymore because they are not living inside. They wish they could. This is public building. Summertime, so we are lucky to see this so empty still. Before we talk about everything which is close to us, look for a while at the second river bank, a nice panorama to our national football stadium. We are going to talk about the stadium later when we are going to be much closer to the river and of course to the stadium. So let's go back here. A couple of minutes ago, the red brick defensive wall. This is the reconstruction of the very first historical boundary of the city of Warsaw. Warsaw is not very ancient. It is more or less 700 years old. And even 400 years ago, it was you do not know that. Definitely, after the uprising, the column was also destroyed, as I was showing you. So, images of total destruction like this one. And communist government took over in 1945. And guess what? They were just putting this all together. And this whole reconstruction was even amazing to the world because it was put on International World Heritage List by UNESCO. But as reconstruction, it is some kind of historical district.
O ile teraz?
Kan ich goed dansje maken?
How do you like the tour?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yes, I like Marcin's enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice, simple. I don't remember any of the dates, but
18th century, end of 17th century,
yeah. But
King of Poland.
what's his name?
I don't know.
Exactly.
He's a good guy though, good guy. Vanessa, you can change your gear if you want. Make it easier. I'm gonna scooch in front of you.
All the kids are out on a field trip.
Uh-huh. We are too.
Pardon?
We are also out on a field trip.
I know, but we're not on a school field trip.
It's almost like a school field trip.
So, Marshal Józef Piłsudski Square, one of the most important squares in Poland. Why is it so important? Because what you see here is the tomb of the unknown soldier, one of the most sacred places for Polish army and for Polish people. Just between those two honor guards who are standing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you will find the real tomb with the remains of the unknown soldier, which was created here in 1925, when this was just small part of the monumental palace covering the whole backside of the square. So this is the only small element which survived the destruction. I will show it to you.
Vengono una gita in bicicletta, no?
Another palace, but it was touching, it was integrated with this complex of buildings, and it was there, so they are planning to bring all of those palaces again, like the court.
So far this tour is great. So I highly recommend, if you're visiting Warsaw, to take a bicycle tour. Because there's so much flat land, right Vanessa? Flat land? Vanessa agrees. Super flat, super easy, so much to see. Look at this beautiful fountain. Lots of statues. Sundial. So the tour guide provided someone a responsibility to be the last person. I am not that last person, so I'm gonna get in front of this guy. Look how nice.
very close to us, just behind the door. On 0 and -1 level, you see 50 meters long Olympic-sized swimming pool with special ways, but the most important reason why in 1830 he was planning to go for some trip around Europe and later to come back home here. As soon as he left Warsaw, one of major uprisings against Russians started here. November Uprising, it is the name for this historical event.
So we just finished getting an explanation of Chopin, where he lived, the church where his heart lays, or where it is, and then behind me we just passed Copernicus, or statue of Copernicus. I don't know if I said this already, but this bike tour is a huge must if you're visiting Warsaw or any other city, I think. I think it's super effective, super easy. And I think we're gonna be experiencing our first downhill. We're about to get very comfortable. Nice AC.
Really. But very nice, I think.
Definitely helped with cooling down. Woo! Wow, I feel refreshed. This river doesn't look so deep. Do you think that it has a lot of depth or no?
It's not clean.
Not clean?
Like it looks muddy.
Yeah. Is this your first time seeing the Vistula?
It is.
Wow, and what's your thoughts?
It's nice. It's very calm. I like the beach vibe.
You like the boardwalk?
Yeah.
Too. Me too. So the tour guide Marcin was explaining the story of Chopin, how at 20 years old he left Warsaw with the idea of traveling for a little bit. And then when he left, shortly after, there were, let's say, some sort of occupation by the Russians, I believe, and it was not safe for him to come back, and so he never came back after his travels. I think he lived the remaining of his life in Paris and died in Paris of tuberculosis. But his last wishes was to have his heart brought back. And that's why his heart is here in Warsaw.
Nou, zaterdag lekker competitie. Ja, ik heb wel genoeg kooi water. Oh, ik ben er naar achter blijven. Kinderen willen vrij maken.
building because we've already seen this building today. This is our second visit to the Royal Castle. The Royal Castle, the home of Sigismundus, still standing on the column just on the other side. So this is another entrance to the castle. The newest area of the castle reconstructed 15 years ago.
Die habe ich auf meinem
Royal apartment. Okay, so one light.
Zeigen, dass wir da waren.
Okay.